Okay, it looks like the audio is on and the stream has started. Welcome to Chill Out Records. I'm your host SG. Let's see. Is everything working? Are you guys able to hear me and see me? Drop a live chat. Let's test the live chat. Someone commented the other time that the live chats were not fast enough. So drop a live chat the minute you see me talking about live chat, and I want to see if the speed is fast enough that I can quickly respond to you guys, and we can get this show started. Daniel Mungai tuned in. What's up? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back, man. Dude, today it's going to be wild, man. Freaking wild. I was like, I wanted to start the show a bit earlier because at 3 o'clock, so basically in like 35 minutes, IQ will be joining the call. Now, what I wanted to do initially was I wanted to just... because I put down some notes, man. I put down some notes because I have some questions, some burning questions. And I wanted to ask these questions to IQ. But I was like, let me start the show first earlier. I lay down all my points. I'm pretty sure he's going to be watching. Once he's tuned in, he checks out the info. And then, he can now give me his take on this whole process. So before we get started, let's get the goddamn kids out of here. Where are the kids?
Wait, watoto. Endeni mkafanya nini? Homework, tafadhali.
I get the goddamn kids out of here. Let me just test my whips. Are the whips working? All right, the whips are working. All right, and let's start the show. Let's start the show, man.
Chill Out Records.
Nipatie whips.
Because you're talking nonsense. Unajua nini? Hii nyumba ni ya nani?
Hello, Kife. How you doing, darling?
From California to Tijuana. Kwenda kudinyana. What are you doing? If the chick is on social media, forget about her. If you're in your 20s, forget about her. Hey, listen.
All right. Enough with that. Put some respect on the goddamn name, man. Remember that song, yo. I literally made some notes this time, man. So the topic of today's discussion is going to be, is the juice worth the squeeze? And I don't think it is. The juice is not worth the squeeze. I put down some notes and I was like, let's talk about this shit, man. So should men give up on the whole concept of marriage and relationships? Because I even have some shots that I want to fire at IQ and his current situation right now with his son and wife. Well, actually, he doesn't even call her his wife, actually. So we'll even talk a little bit about that because I want to extract that information. I want to know what is going on over there, man. There's some juicy stories there, man. So we need to understand that stuff. So are men who have finally reached a certain level of excellence? This, first of all, let's get some notes and something clear here. Huh? This is not for young men who are, still trying to make it in their life. This is not for young men who are trying to make it. 18 to 30, you're still trying to find your way. The last thing on your mind should be women. You need to be focusing on yourself. You need to be fucking focusing on yourself. Go build yourself up. Go make that money. Figure out a way of having multiple sources of income, not multiple sources of women. That whole statement of Mpango Wakando. For you, between the ages of 18 and 30, for you, Mpango Wakando means multiple side hustles, not side women. Okay? So this topic only relates to people men who have established themselves and are now up at that level where now they're able to attract, like IQ said, they're able to participate in that market. Right? These are the men I'm talking to. Now the question becomes, is it even worth? Is it worth having a relationship, worth having a marriage, worth being in a relationship and all that kind of stuff, right? So these were the thoughts that I This was the question that I had. And I put down some notes, and these notes are explaining why it doesn't make any freaking sense. So if you're a girl, you're a woman, you're on the freaking live chats right now, I want you to convince me why marriage and being in a relationship makes sense. There's only one advantage I can see to it, and I will explain that later. So men who have finally reached a certain level of excellence, ready to lower themselves, are they ready to lower themselves and settle down to entertain a woman in their lives? I know it's in human nature to always want more, be better, never move backward. Becoming accustomed to a certain lifestyle. I'm pretty sure all of you have experienced it, right? You grow. You as a man, you've grown. You've achieved a certain level of excellence. You never look back. You don't want to look back. And like IQ said, if you're looking back, you're telling the universe, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this level of excellence. So we don't want to go backwards. Always moving forward, right? So as a man, you're building yourself up. You're getting to that level. And you're always looking forward to achieve more. Now you settled. Why are we settling down? Because that's the terminology society has put on. Oh, a man has to settle down. Settle. It's time for him to settle. Oh, don't achieve those heights. I remember when IQ was talking about this analogy of the kite, the kite analogy. I don't know, Daniel, if you watched that video. He was talking about the kite. A married man is like a kite. So why would you want to be tied down like a string with a string, basically, is the question. You've reached this level of excellence. Like, convince me. Why do you say, why? Just freaking make that make sense, right? So you as a guy, you've moved from eggs and ugali, you moved up to chicken wings and chapati, then you move up to white truffles and wagyu beef and caviar. Would you want to go back and start eating eggs and ugali? Nah, man. You've tasted the high life. You can't go back, yo. You can't go back. So that's basically it. So I've broken it down into like 3 sections. Oh, let me share my screen. So I've broken it down into 3 sections, right? So we've got the section of before marriage and the chase. We've got the section of after marriage. You know, what's the life like after marriage? And then the section of when you have kids. Okay, so there are 2 points there. So we'll walk through these points, and then I'm really eager to see what IQ is going to say about these, man. Now, remember, I haven't copy-pasted this from the internet. This is from, okay, yes, I've seen some content here and there, and it has formed some opinions in my mind. And I was like, okay, I have to ask these questions. Let me put this stuff down here. Let's talk about it, right? So, number 1, before marriage and the chase, this whole process of going out and courting and finding a girl to begin with, right? Number 1, simping men have propped up the egos of average-looking women. Average, bro, average. I'm not talking about supermodels and like really good, attractive women. I'm just talking about average women, like a 5 out of 10. Right? They get on social media, they get on these dating apps, they get all this validation. Their ego is freaking shooting through the roof. Through the freaking roof. Because they're getting all this validation and attention from these freaking weak-ass simping men. You know, there was actually a statistic I was shocked to realize. There was a statistic I was extremely shocked when I heard about this. Do you know who are the most, the people who watch OF content most? It's not even single men. You know, I thought it was single men. You know, the men who are just living in their one bedroom. They're alone over there with their hand. I thought those are the ones who are watching OF content. It's married men. But that's another point that I'm gonna yeah. But I was shocked when I heard that. I was like, what? Damn. Anyway, so back to this thing. So don't tell me it's the married man. It's the married man, bro. I was completely shocked when I heard that, man. So can you freaking imagine you're married, and you're not getting punani? So then what's the whole purpose of being married then? So you have to go join the OF to watch that content, to get off, or to even feel affection, probably. Imagine you're living with someone that doesn't even give you affection, doesn't even appreciate your presence. So you have to go get it. You have to go get it on OF. What the freaking hell? Damn. Man, that thing just shocked me. I think I watched it on, there was a video on Pearl. I think Pearl had talked about it. Pearl, is it Pearl Davis or whoever, the female Andrew Tate. So she was talking about it. Okay. So this is a good example, right? So she has a forehead the size of Africa, but no one tells her that she looks ugly. So she believes she deserves a good-looking man. And she will never settle for a man at her level in looks. One thing I actually realized, once a good-looking guy approaches, for a guy, right? Like, this is the way I kind of see it, right? A good-looking guy, he's going to get access to a lot of women. Women are going to throw themselves at him because he's good-looking, he's top tier, he's achieved excellence, whatever, right? So women throw themselves at him, and even the ugly ones. And these men, they're like, hey, free food. Why would I say no? Someone's throwing $100 at me. Why should I say no? Let me get in there, man. Let me get inside there. Pump and dump, and on to the next one. Now, what happens to the woman? In her mind, she gets deluded and she starts thinking, if I can get this good-looking, handsome, attractive, rich man, then why would I settle for Kinudia like me, right? I'm a perfect example. And you've heard all the stories that I've talked to you about, right? When they hit 28, 29, 30, 31, they're like, Asim, remember Asim? Yeah, Asim, let me go reach out to that guy. They remember me. So they will never settle. They will never settle for anyone less than what they first experienced, because their mind has been corrupted. There was a girl I was talking to. She once told me, my ex-boyfriend, he used to buy me plane tickets. He used to pay for a plane ticket to the coast. Click, block. Like, what do you mean I'm supposed to now start competing with your ex-boyfriend, paying for a plane ticket? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the freaking hell out of here. And she will never lower her standards. She'll be like, now, once that bar has been set, that's it, man. That's it. And you have to live with that. So that's the first point. Second point, right? Men have to avoid being catfished. I'm pretty sure, Daniel, you've seen profile pictures. You've seen Instagram. I'm not on Instagram myself, but I'm pretty sure you've seen Instagram posts. You've seen social media posts of women with heavy filters, heavy makeup. You're like, damn. Does she really look like that in person? Then you meet her in person. You're like, wait, I thought I was meeting you. Why did you bring your mom here? And putting unnecessary pressure on you for things yet to attain. Exactly, bro. Do we really have time for this shit? First of all, and I remember IQ had mentioned this, in order for you to succeed as a man, there are no avenues that have been set in place for you to succeed. The world, the system, the government, everyone is against you. They do not want you to succeed. So you finally break all these barriers. You finally achieve what you want to achieve, and now you have to deal with this. Oh, my ex-boyfriend. Oh, he bought me a plane ticket. Get the freaking hell out of here, man. Where are the whips? Where are the whips? Are these whips working? So, and then this whole thing of being catfished, right? She puts on all these picture filters on her picture. She puts all these filters on there. She's put heavy makeup, right? And you meet her in person, you're like, that's not even the same person. Like, am I even talking to the same person? So that's all. Like, maybe the first date needs to be a swim date. Make sure all that makeup just washes off. So like, okay, let's see who this real person is. Imagine this is someone that has put on all this makeup and gunk and filters and shit on her face. Fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake nails, fake everything, fake. And then you show up and you say, but that you look fake. And she gets pissed off. I think what men should do is just put like fake abs. You know, remember back in the days when we were kids, we would buy these Superman costumes and with the fake abs and all that. Yeah, just put on shirts with those fake abs. Like, you know, just put like a banana in your pants so it looks like it's, you know, like a big thing there. And, you know, you just walk up there like, yeah, this is me, babe. This is me. Right? I think that's what we should start doing, man. Because what the freaking hell, man? You're dealing with a completely fake individual. By the time you wake up next to her in the morning, you're like, who this? So that in itself is completely flawed. Like that whole, you know, process is completely flawed. And women themselves are competing amongst themselves to try and look a certain way, because there's so much fierce competition on social media amongst women to just try and look a certain way to attract a certain man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right. Every woman wants a good man until she finds one that requires her to be a better woman. I loved this comment. I saw this comment on YouTube and I was like, man, this resonates so beautifully. You know how they have a long ass checklist. Oh, a man needs to be this. A man needs to do that. Okay, fine. I'm not shaming her. Yeah, I'm not shaming her. Let's hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not shaming her. Yes, you have every right, woman. You have every right to demand for a high value man. Yes. Go and achieve. Go out there and search for the man that you want, right? And put down your boundaries and say, yes, I want him to be earning this much money. I want him to be this tall. I want him to be in good shape. I want him to blah, 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 blah. All these things. Fine. Then when you finally meet him and then he asks you, why the fuck do you have a tattoo on your face? And then you get pissed off about it. Make that make sense to me? You have set such high standards of what you want in a man. When he asks the same from you, you're getting pissed off? What? She can say that she wants the guy. This was the worst point. This point was the worst. Yet you spend hours on the chair for it. Oh, man. So here's another one. This was the worst point. This one really scared me, and I have a video I'm gonna share with you. So she can say that she wants the guy. They do it. Then later decide that she didn't like it. She didn't like it. She didn't like how it went and go around telling people that the guy raped her. That man's reputation is ruined. Imagine she has agreed to do it with you. You guys are having a good time. You're out there in the club. You've picked her up. She's all tipsy. She's like, yeah, let's go. Let's go back to your place, babe. You go and have a good time. Then the next day she feels. Hey, man, when I watched this video, I was in complete shock. I was in complete freaking shock when I watched this video, man. So check this out, right?
I was in the Walmart and I had to rip my baby out of some other man's hands because he was trying to snatch him.
I was in Walmart and I had to rip my baby out of some other man's hands because he was trying to snatch him. Okay. That, when you hear that, you're like, oh, damn, that's really bad. That's really messed up, right? Whoa, damn, that's kidnapping right there. All right, let's see.
This dramatic 911 call detailing what sounds like every parent's worst nightmare.
It all happened so fast and he was out of the store.
It allegedly happened here at this Walmart outside Atlanta. This security footage shows a woman identified in a police report as 26-year-old Caroline Miller on a mobility scooter with her 2 kids when a man...
You know, when I was watching this, I just remember IQ, because this guy is literally IQ's age. This guy is literally IQ's age. This guy is 60-something. IQ is, I think, 50-something. Right? So, this could be IQ, man. And just watch this footage. Just watch this footage. He's not doing anything wrong here. Just watch this. Watch this.
What happens next is at the center of a kidnapping case that has drawn international attention. Miller told police that an Indian man approached her and grabbed her 2-year-old son and pulled him away. Miller did not return NBC's request for comment, but detailed the alleged struggle to local station Atlanta News First.
And I'm like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I got him back, and then he just stared at me and then goes, oh, I just wanted to get him out of your lap so you could get up and help me, which was weird. That didn't make any sense. And then he just walked off.
That man was eventually identified as 56-year-old Mahendra Mik Patel, a real estate investor, retired engineer, husband, and father of 2. Police arrested him and charged him with kidnapping of a minor, assault, and battery. He's been in...
God damn it, man. God damn it. You know, imagine if the footage wasn't there. Okay. So they arrested him for kidnapping a minor, assault and battery. Assault and battery.
Jail now for nearly 6 weeks.
And he was in prison for 6 weeks.
But now Miller's account is very much in dispute.
When I finally got the video, I was upset that Mr. Patel was still in jail.
Patel's attorney, Ashley Merchant, says the evidence in this case shows something very different.
Walk me through what that video showed when you finally were able to see it.
I see the video and I'm like, how has this happened? You know, how was he even arrested?
Merchant provided NBC News with over 9 hours of surveillance video from various...
The question I have is, this guy's walking after the incident, he's walking out of the store with his hand in his pocket. He literally even went back to the lady to ask her, hey, did you want this? Because all he was doing was literally just helping her pick up something from a top shelf that she couldn't reach. So he helped her and said, here, let me hold the baby for you. You can go and grab whatever item you want from the top shelf or whatever. That's basically all that happened. And she didn't like the way that interaction went. And what did she say? Oh, he was kidnapping my child.
Cameras inside that Walmart. In the video, you can see Patel approach Miller. According to the police report, Miller says Patel asked her where the Tylenol was. Merchant says that as Miller stands up to point to where the Tylenol was, her 2-year-old son slips from her lap. Patel says he tried to help stabilize the toddler. Miller alleged something different in that 911 call.
I was in the Walmart and I had to rip my baby out of some other man's hands because he was trying to snatch him.
After that, the video shows Patel walking off, and he's later seen approaching Miller one more time to show her that he found the Tylenol.
You tell me, like, even when you're now going to help women, you're going to help them. You know, I don't know if you guys heard that statement of like chivalry is dead, women killed it. Relationships are dead, women killed it. Now even interactions with women are dead because women killed it, man. Just because you didn't like that interaction, so you felt like I need to now accuse this man of kidnapping. Now, I'm not saying they're not actual kidnappings, they're not actual rape cases there, but I mean, and the messed up part of the whole police situation, like how did the freaking police video evidence from the CCTV, right? I mean, they could have pulled it up on the spot and just, looked at the freaking footage there on the spot. The thing that pisses me off the most is it is her word against yours. It is her word against yours, and you as the man, you need to prove your innocence instead of them proving that you're guilty. It's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent. You need to prove your innocence. What kind of bullshit is that? The minute she just blurted out the words kidnapping, they arrested him. They didn't investigate jack shit. They freaking just arrested him on the spot, there and then on the spot, and threw him in prison. And he was in prison for 6 weeks. You've lost your job by that time. Your reputation's down the line. Those 6 weeks you're in prison, you're fucked. Your life is fucked. What are you going to do when you come back out? And once people hear a story like this, because it gets spread out like this, right? What do you think people are going to think about you? Once your reputation is ruined, you're done. You're done. How do you move back from there? 6 weeks in prison, man. God damn. Whew. So, if a woman can just wake up today, you get into a relationship with her, she's your girlfriend, she just wakes up and, I didn't like the way, you're done. You're done. The system's against you, the government's against you. Like, there are so many freaking barricades put up there to stop you from having a freaking relationship with a woman. How the freaking hell are we supposed to navigate the world like this, man? Number 5, the only advantage of having a girlfriend, in my opinion, is to allow men to easily attract other women. You want to have another girlfriend. You want to be able to attract other women. Just have a girlfriend with you. Because women have this whole mentality of, that's a pre-selected man. A pre-selected kinudia. Oh, if he can obey her, he can obey me. Or am I wrong here? Man, I need to move quickly. Shit, I have 20 minutes before IQ joins. So the case in point I wanted to talk about was that dude Balthazar, E-Bang and Gonga. E-Bang, I mean even his name. Electronic Bang and Gonga. He was doing all that gongaing. Did you guys watch his referral scheme? He had a referral scheme going on, man. Women that had been with him referred him to other women. And those women were telling other women, hey, this guy, he's laying down the pipes. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, Daniel, I don't know if you remember that story I shared about that girl who conned me 35,000 Kenya shillings. We used to do lives here. We used to do sessions together, bro. Read it on something or someone physically told us. These are sessions here, bro. This is all captured on my channel, bro. This is Maureen. This is Sab, and that's her friend. It's all captured here, man. We used to have interactions here. We used to have these sessions called Bullshitting 101 sessions. And you will notice if you watch the streams back then, this was like, I think 2 years ago, 1 year ago, right? If you watch these streams on it's this all on my channel, man. Just search Bullshitting 101. Just listen to the conversations I had with these women. At that time, in front of the audience, she was acting all submissive and agreeable. Oh, yes, Asim, you're right. Asim, you're right. Kinuthia learned from mistakes. Yes, I love the fact that I documented all this shit, man. It's all here, man, as evidence. Oh, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. So that's the whole difficulty, the whole freaking bullshit that men have to deal with even before marriage, right? So you're dealing with all of this crap before marriage, right? Now let's talk about after marriage, right? In India, I watched another documentary, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of cases like this, that there are rape cases against your husband in India. A man married in India can have his wife file a rape case against him. Imagine you're married to a woman and she doesn't like the way you're doing things. She can go to the police and say, my husband raped me. What the freaking what? So you have to deal with that crap. I mean, a woman can just wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't really feel like you're literally just walking on eggshells. You're walking on eggshells being with her. Because tomorrow she can just have these feelings of, I'm not attracted to this guy anymore. Let me just go and ruin his life. Stability is like boredom. It's like kryptonite. Accountability, stability, all of these things are like kryptonite. If you're a boring guy, you have a good routine going. Hey. Women will run away from you like the plague. They love drama. They love drama. My question is, right, let's just think about it, right? You have a nice, peaceful life. You finally built yourself up. You've got money. You've got your own place. You're living a nice, peaceful life. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You want to play video games all day. You go and do that, man. You want to be on YouTube live streaming your shit. You do it, man. There's not going to be anyone coming in. You don't have to deal with that stuff, man. Every time you feel like you are achieving something or you're having fun, your wife comes in from the back. This fucking loser, what is he doing? Get off your game. Get off your hobby. Why are you having this hobby? This hobby is annoying me. It's pissing me off that you're having fun without me. If I'm miserable, you should be miserable with me. Sell marriage to me. Sell it. Any woman here? Anyone? Make it make sense. Why? Why would I do it? Give me a reason. Even my notes are so stupid. So SMV, right? SMV, IQ talked about SMV, right? Sexual market value. So you as a man, you have now attained that sexual market value, and you're able to now get into the market and exchange values with her sexual market value, which makes sense, right? I understand that logic. Fine. But I feel like it's only one. There are other things. There are other aspects that you need to look into. I mean, her mental health is one of the most important things, right? She could be young and attractive, but kichwa madafu. Do you really want to be with someone that is not able to critically think, able to logically maneuver this world? Or you just want someone that you can mold? But then if you want someone that you need to mold, you need to have that skill set to mold this person. So that's another task on you, the man. Lead, set the program. She needs to get onto your program. You need to train her to be on your program. Are you ready to take that responsibility as well? Imagine you've done all of these things. You've conquered the world. You've sacrificed so much. And then now you need to start being a teacher to bring this woman up to speed. I think some men have just been like, I'm done, man. I'm giving up. I've given up. I would rather just be at peace. Become a leader. Become a leader. Become a leader. But if there's someone who doesn't want to follow you, and you have to now go and start molding this person, guiding this person, holding her hand constantly. Hey, this is not how we do things around here. And you know, the older that person gets, the more experiences that person has gotten, it is difficult to mold and train this person. Morocco, welcome to the channel, bro. Yeah. This is basically just some of the things that I'm just thinking about, man. All right, number 3. There are no systems in place to help men succeed. Men need to hustle hard. IQ worked for 30 years, actually even more. I watched his documentary he'd done with She Must Adapt. If she can't keep up, move on to the next. But bro, this is the thing I'm talking about, man. Is it even worth moving on to the next? That's the question I have. Because remember, the topic is the juice is not worth the squeeze. You're squeezing all this effort, and then you just get like one drop of like orange juice. Like that's the question I have. Is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Because you have to remember, the system, the government, everything is against you. Even if you become that top-notch man that she's attracted to, she can flip the script on you like this, bro. Morocco, yeah, he did it with Every Time with Eric. Yes, that's the one I was talking about, man. I watched that documentary. Man, that documentary was... Oh, sorry, I'm not calling it a documentary. It's just a talk, basically. But man, that interview was amazing. He had talked about his life and how he moved from Kenya to the US. If you guys haven't watched that, so inspiring, man. So freaking inspiring. Man. Anyway, I could literally just see tears in his eyes, man. I saw it. He quickly wiped them off because he was remembering the hardships he went through just to be where he is today. Okay, so what was I talking about here? So most men have given up in being exceptional because a simple life and being at peace is more valuable than being high value and attracting problems into your life. Remember that whole analogy of more money, more problems? This is basically it, man. Right, fine, you become high value, you become a leader, you become someone that everyone is looking up to. And then what? You are going to attract the wrong company. I think even someone talked about it on my last conversation with IQ. That my status and my money will attract what was the word, apex predator. See, so some men are like, you know what, I don't want that kind of attention. I don't want that kind of attention because it's not healthy for me. I don't want to be in that state. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be low key, be the average Joe, and live a simple life. Even if it means that I'm gonna die alone and just jerk off for the rest of my life, I'll just do that and I'm happy, man. I'll be at peace. I don't have to deal with oh man. The other point I wanted to raise was it takes very little to please a man. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. It takes very little to please a man. Full belly, empty balls. We're good. I mean, what more do you want? Am I the kind of guy that's going to be like, these orange curtains, I don't really like these curtains. It should be green. Oh, this carpet doesn't match the curtains. Dude, I've lived in a place where it's just a mattress, a desk, chair, monitor. I'm good to go. I'm happy. And, it's the economy. The women are the ones who run the economy, man, because they always want to change, always want to, try new things. There's this new fashion that's trending. I want to buy this. And the minute you tell your woman that you have a raise, she will come up with an idea. Oh, I think we need to buy a bigger car now. That 4-seater car, it's too small. We need to upgrade to maybe a Range Rover or something. Babe, this 2-bedroom house is too small. Now the family is growing. We need like a 5-bedroom, The economy is run by women. I mean, dude, me personally, I have shirts and trousers and clothes from back in 2016, man. And I'm still wearing them today. As long as there's no holes in that, I'm perfectly fine, man. And I'm not saying I'm living like a miser, but we don't really need that much. We don't really need that much. Just live a simple life, and I'm happy with it. I'm not that kind of a materialistic guy, And it's just fascinating that women find this so, they ask me like, hey, you don't want to like buy the new phone, the iPhone 16 just came out. You don't want to buy that shit. I'm like, my phone works perfectly fine. If it, if I have some issues with it, I'll get a new one. Fine. So, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And the crazy thing is, large corporations and the government have identified that women are the ones who are the biggest consumers, and they're taking advantage of that fact. They are counting on the fact that there are Kinudias out there in the world that are willing to buy and spoil these women. Oh, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Then the last points before we get IQ here. 4 minutes. When you have kids, how are you sure that kid is yours? I remember when Andrew Kibe was doing the whole DNA test show, the Andrew Kibe DNA test show. Like, come here, we'll do a DNA test. Man, what if DNA test was a mandatory thing? Man, divorce lawyers would be making a shit ton of money, huh? Oh, man, that's crazy, man. I was actually thinking about it the other day, man. I think we need to invest in cat food, dog food, animal products, That's where the stocks are going to be going up in a couple of years from now, man. So, how sure are you the kid is yours? I have heard stories of men who have raised kids for 18 years and then they find out that kid isn't even theirs, isn't even biologically theirs. Damn. I mean, talk about being betrayed at that level. Damn. And then, when you do divorce, the mother gets custody 70-80% of the time. And she will brainwash the kids into believing that the man is useless. So you're still losing there. So even if it doesn't work out and you're living apart, she's going to get custody of the kids, your kids. I mean, Guys, make this shit make sense to me. Make it make sense. So these were the points, man. I'm still waiting to hear from someone that can convince me. Where's that convince me? Convince me about love.
You will never convince me about love. And I don't believe in relationship anymore.
Oh.
Fine. Ask me what you want to say. Shit. I hate this art. I hate this heart with my heart.
Ooh, hey. Heartburn. All right. Let me see if IQ can join us. It is 1 minute to for him to join. So let me put this thing on a quick intermission, and let's see if we can get IQ to join us. So listen to some tunes. Let me play some music for you guys. Listen to
What are you doing?
Nipatie whips.
Because you're talking nonsense. Unajua nini? Hii nyumba ni ya nani?
Hello, Kife. How you doing, darling?
From California to Tijuana. Kwenda kudinyana. What are you doing? If the chick is on social media, forget about her. If you're in your 20s, forget about her. Hey, listen. What are you doing? Hey, listen. What are you doing? Listen. The is going to be like, What are you doing? Ladies, if you're here, remember how you watch the show. 2 years, only 1 month. Robert, are you here only? Put some respect on my name before you open your mouth. God damn it. What are you doing?
Nipatie whips.
Shut the fuck up. Listen.
Nipatie whips.
The judge is going to be like, hey. Listen. What are you?
All right, quick technical issues from IQ side. So he looks like he is getting some technical issues. So what we're going to do basically is we're going to end the stream. I'll give him some time to set up on his side, and then he will be able to join. Plus, the other good advantage of that is I need to go for a quick toilet break, man. IQ, I don't know if you're watching, man. Coming through. Okay, you do that. Let's do this. Let me create a new stream. At least we'll have 2 separate streams anyway. So let me start a new stream, and then you join, and then we'll take it from there. And yeah, cool. All right.